Good afternoon, my mate. Hope you had a good week and working nights. That week's always a bit difficult, I guess. But hope you had a good week. Pity you didn't get to play on Tuesday, but yeah, hope it's still all going well. Thanks for the videos, looking really, really good. So the stuff I'm really excited about was the arc drill. Okay, so doing the arc drill, okay, really worked well. Okay, don't rush and get too many reps in, rather, especially where we're starting to be at now, and especially short game wise, let's rather do like 10 a bit more deliberately and then some target practice. Okay, I'd rather you do that. Okay, that last video, the pitching started so well and then got a little bit rushy. Okay, just kind of not really finishing and sticking your follow through, and then just getting the setup of the drill a little bit out because it's not quite close enough to the other club, to the shaft, and then it's kind of a little bit inconsistent from there. Okay, alignment looking much better. Okay, only other thing is, especially when you're to pitching with that right foot tends to sneak forward. If anything, have the stance a little bit open. Okay, aiming left, if anything, towards that side. But if you need to put something else there, put something else there parallel. Okay, I'll show you that in a second, right? And then putting, okay, putting stroke and setup looks really cool. I really like it, really comfortable, really soft, nice natural stroke. All right, the strike's definitely inconsistent, okay, in terms of heel, toe, and even sometimes very high on the ball. So I just want to work a little bit on the putting on the strike, okay? And then one or two a little bit active here in the knee. Just a minor thing, right? I think I'll keep it on. I think work more on the striking of your putts, and then the attitude, both chipping, well, pitching as well, and putting. But chipping and putting. Okay, nothing gets to the hole. All right, everything short. That's kind of what we're going to work on this week. All right, okay, so warm up, towel drill. All right. However, there's always a but. No, there's always an add-on. Let me say that. Okay, so towel drill. All right, chipping and pitching. Okay, the add-on this week. Okay, the add-on this week is I want to do some putting with towel drill as well as part of your warm-up. So just decide I'm going to do 10 putts, 10 chips, 10 pitch shots, or towel drill. Okay, 5 of each or whatever it is. Okay, that's your warm-up. Okay, and what is it doing? It's just activating and trusting torso rotation. That is the basis for distance control of our short game. Okay, torso rotation and strike. That's how we control everything. Okay, so towel drill with your putting. Right, if you can keep the knee still, well, especially for you on this part, okay, then happy days. But that's our warm up. Okay, then arc drill. Okay, so we're keeping arc drill, but I would like some arc drill with chipping as well. Okay, so set it up just parallel along your target line. Okay, if you need to set up your feet, it must be parallel to that. It mustn't point at the target. That's actually a bit closed. Okay, so it must be parallel. If anything, on that side. Go a little bit open with the feet, if anything, because it promotes that rotation and that completing of the circle so that we don't exit there. Okay? So I'll go a little bit open anyway. All right, so chipping, but with the arc, so in to in, and then obviously some pitching. Nice and close to that club so that we don't get into out at all. Don't worry if it one or two out the toe. Stance slightly open. Pitching. Okay, see how the chest rotates. See, you can hear a nice sound. See where the club is. All right. Okay, and then the 1 meter pass draw. So again, you can use this. You can use the club that you're using for arc draw if you want to. Okay, what you go and do. Okay, let's say the hole. I used to have a hole here somewhere. Okay, let's say the hole is. I want it now. Okay, this is not it, but. Okay, so let's say the hole is there. Okay, you're putting, chipping, and pitching from there. Okay, so that's where the camera, that's the view I normally have. Okay, I want you to go 1 meter past, and I want you to put that club on the ground. Okay, and what I want you to do is make an effort stopping the balls in this little box you've created. So there's the hole there. you're hitting from here. Okay, obviously putting sort of 10, 12, 15 yards away, chipping 15, 20 yards away, pitching 30, 35, 40 yards away. Okay, all from this side. All right, I want you to try and stop the ball in this little box. Okay, if one or two hit the shaft, okay, chipping from there, let the shaft. No, it's fine for now. We're okay with that for now. Okay, just everything is short. Okay, and then give yourself a little goal. So just go, okay, lag putting. Remember that lag putting, I want some longer ones. Lag putting, okay, let's say, can I get 5 out of 10 in this box? Okay, chipping, can I get 3 or 4 out of 10 in this box? And let's just see how it goes. Okay, so that's going to be a cool little drill for you. Okay, that's your work for the week, mate. Let me know how the shoulder is. Obviously, we're going to play on Tuesday. Maybe we can have a look at some swings over the weekend or next week. Okay, but I love where this is at and how much it's going to help our scores. And obviously, it's been enjoyable as well, learning about this part of the game, all right, and developing this part of the game. So there's little tweaks this week. Enjoy your work, and I'll chat to you over the next couple of days. All right, thanks, my mate.